Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and pleasure to introduce you to the Scotiabank Arena for BCW Anarchy, going big. And we are starting off real hot with the appearance of Canada's own speedball, Mike Bailey. A strong and resilient showing in the Continental Championship Tournament, lasting until the second round in that really contested, amazing triple threat match between him, Charlie Dempsey, and Ilya Dragunov to go on to BCW Destiny, which was last weekend. And if you weren't there, you can catch the action, and it's still up and live on the YouTube channel. But that match, that triple threat match, was legendary. It was amazing. It was something you just had to be there for, man. You had to be there, and you had to just see it for yourself live in the living color. But now we get to see Speedball versus Donovan Dijak as he's making his way out to the ring. What the hell? That's Wesley. Wesley just barraging Dijak with punches, unloading on the big man. How in the hell did he make the trip? Oh, this is ridiculous. How the hell? Yo, we need security. Yeah, security, back him up right now. We need him to escort him out of the arena right now, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Mike Bailey is in distraught. I don't even know if this is hard to just map out here, because Wesley just attacked Dijak out of complete nowhere, making the trip from New York to Canada just to meet up with Dijak and beat him down. But Dijak not quitting. He's not giving up so easily, but same as Mike Bailey, he's not one to quit this fast in a matchup. And this match is not even official yet. Mike Bailey taking all the liberties here against Donovan Dijak. Tope Suicida connects. Now Mike Bailey once again needs to put Dijak in the ring so we can get this match official here. Get this match started, and here we go. The bell is sounded. And a really already weakened Dijak from the attack from Wesley. Oh my goodness. You got to think that was out of spite, and that was out of pure anger from the Cardiac Killer after what transpired in the first matchup of Destiny between the two. This Dijak thought it was going to be a one-and-done situation between him and Wesley, but that is not the case, as he gets dropped by a triangle drop kick by a game Mike Bailey right here. It's Bailey not letting up here against Dijak, even if Dijak got attacked earlier. This is a huge incentive for Bailey, as Bailey could probably shoot himself up the ladder and potentially get into the race for the Continental Championship, which is held by Switchblade Jay White, who beat Ilya Dragunov in that great match at Destiny. Into the cover here. Oh my goodness, and a kick out. Fast-paced offense from Bailey here as he sees Dijak is hurt. He sees that he's weakened. But this is I guess you could say, a more desperate Bailey. You wouldn't really see this out of him, but he's taking every single advantage that he could get just to get to the top of the mountain. Now Dijak's trying to rebound. You're trying to counteract Bailey's offense. Big elbow right to the face. It's Dijak here. Dijak's known for being a really agile big man like that. Huge corkscrew senton taking down Bailey. That's enough to ground him, but is Dijak have enough in the tank? But I'm looking for a springboard moonsault, but kind of overshot it there. It's Bailey. Might have looking for a roundhouse kick. Big double axe handle doesn't take down the big man, but that roundhouse does. The educated feet of Mike Bailey is second to none, but you can't underestimate the size 16 boots of that man right there, Donovan Dijak. Into the cover. Wait a minute. Whoa, trying to steal a win here, but I'm surprised the referee didn't call it earlier. Big time discus clothesline, taking down Bailey. It's not Bailey on the defensive end once again over Dijak. It's Dijak really eager to get a win under his belt, and what a big win this would be over a already healthier Mike Bailey, and especially with Dijak just getting attacked, an unprovoked assault by Wesley. This would be a huge upset for Bailey. Here's a big time boot connect from the corner. Into the cover. And a kick out by Bailey. As once again, I wanted to mention this earlier before. Oh my goodness, Wesley came out here and attacked Dijak. with Bailey going on the assault here. I can't even get any time to speak. So much action is going on every single second, every single minute of this matchup. But I was about to say that Pac, the new World Heavyweight Champion, the Bastard, is here tonight, and he's going to be live later on the show as once again Mike Bailey going back to the roots here with his triangle dropkick. It's now Bailey measuring his man here, looking at the ropes. He sees that Dijak is hurt. He's been weakened for majority of this matchup. He isn't in the greatest condition here. And Mike Bailey taking that time to just gloat, get himself back on pace here. But Bailey now, well, he's begging for Dijak to come back in this ring. He wants more of a challenge here against the big man. But here comes Bailey, rapid fire, kicks it to the inside. Gary taking him down. Once again, Dijak on the receiving end of a bunch of punishment from Bailey, which isn't really a fair fight to begin with, but Dijak keeps on fighting on. Huge flamingo driver. The cover by Bailey. I think the referee kind of a little bit slow there in a kick out. That was a huge sigh of relief for Dijak, if you will, because that was not a regular count from the referee. He might have got hit with something in the process, but I can't really tell. Big time moonsault missed, as Dijak has been going for nothing but springboard moonsaults, but hasn't connected with any of them in comparison to his matchup with Wesley at Destiny. But now Dijak trying to counteract Bailey's offense with a high justice. The cover hooks the outside leg. Bailey kicks out though. A strong 2 count, as Dijak again going back to his routes here with those moonsaults, but nothing's landed for him. Bailey might be looking for a meteor, but no, nobody home there. And Dijak keeping down Bailey is a big thing that Dijak is pretty much going after. He's gunning for those things that keeps Bailey down, those big moves, those big time strikes that he's known for, that he's made famous in his career. And now Dijak going right after the legs. Smart thinking there by the big man, trying to take out the big, I guess you could say, target in the lower body of Bailey. Thing that keeps Bailey so agile and mobile for most of this matchup. And for any matchup in particular, it's not even just this matchup in general. This is more so just a game of who can survive who. And Bailey, seemingly enough, trying to survive most of Dijak's offense. Shooting star press into the roundhouse right to the chest. Really nice kick to the body there into the shooting star. And Bailey now keeping the pace going, trying to keep the energy up. He cannot let up against Dijak, especially in his hometown here in Canada. And here we go. Oh, with a meteor connecting. Off the top, the cover. On Dijak for the win and a kick out. You can't deny the resilience of this man. You can't give any sort of hate or discredit or resentment towards Dijak, because this man will fight to the bitter end here. And he's showing every single bit of it. Trying to scratch and claw his way to the top of the turnbuckle here, and I don't think that's a smart decision, because Bailey, for most of this matchup, has shown that he's had the upper hand. Huge hurricane runner from the top. Reminiscent of what happened at Destiny with Wes Lee and Dijak. Roundhouse right to the side of the head as he tumbles down to the mat hard. And now Bailey seizing the opportunity here. Walking back. Oh, my, looking for a spin kick. Nobody home. Dijak, though, going around. Kick to the midsection. So now here we go. Both men just going back and forth here, but Bailey getting the better end of the stick. Bailey now. He needs to get this done. He needs to get this one and done here. Bailey now running in. Bam! Hits him with the spin kick. He's in the drop zone. Ultimate weapon connects. Will that be it for Dijak here? Donovan Dijak is showing that he has the heart and the guts to keep pushing forward. For all of this match thus far, Dijak has shown that he's not willing to give up. He's not willing to give anybody a huge advantage in any sort of manner. It's Dijak now, counteracting Bailey. Huge reversal there. Now Dijak, the strength and the effortlessness of Dijak finally letting a springboard. Not really entirely a moonsault, but a crossbody nonetheless. Taking down the more smaller Bailey in comparison. And now Dijak firing on all cylinders here. Backbreaker times 2 into a, oh my goodness, just heel tossing him. And now Dijak setting up for that boot that he hit on Bailey earlier. And might be looking to end this match here. Oh my god, no. How the hell did he get back? Wesley, did he defy the damn security or attack him? We didn't even see them or Lee in particular after Lee got taken to the back by security. This maniac is at the top of the ramp and he's looking for a fight. And here we go. Dijak, Wesley traded shots back and forth. We need some security. We need some enforcement here. And law enforcement is coming to the aid of security here as it's become a whole trial to break up these two savages. As look who's watching everything unfold here, and that's the Continental Champion Jay White. Who the hell is he looking at? This show just keeps on getting crazier by the minute. But now we gotta focus our attention to Candice LeRae versus Billie Starkz. It has been absolute carnage since the very beginning of the night. But now we gotta focus our attention to the Poison Pixie, Candice LeRae versus Billie Starkz, the young upstart. But now Candice LeRae, she had a really strong showing in the first round of the BCW Women's Continental Championship Tournament, but came up short against Tegan Knox. And if you remember, or if you are willing to go back and watch that episode and to watch that match in particular, she didn't shake the hand and the arm that was extended to her by Tegan Knox. And I think that was just out of spite and mainly out of anger, or even maybe disrespect for Tegan Knox. But I think after what we have seen recently, whether on WWE TV or on BCW recently, Candice beats to her own drum. She strums her own guitar. And now she's looking to make a huge impact here in Toronto against this young and up-and-coming superstar, if you will, in Billie Starkz, a former Ring of Honor World Television Champion. She had an amazing showcase at the BCW Women's Continental Championship Tournament, pinning the Intercontinental Champion, WWE's Women's Intercontinental Champion, Lyra Valkyria, former actually, as she lost to Becky Lynch recently at Money in the Bank. But regardless, this is BCW, this ain't WWE. Times have changed around here and things change rapidly. As Billie Starkz looking to just not focus on the past and worry more so about her present and potentially her future here in BCW. Because I can highly assure you that she's still wanting to be in the running for that championship. Same with many people like Dakota Kai, Tegan Knox, like I mentioned before. Hell, even Candice LeRae here tonight might be looking at that Continental Championship as potentially something that she could hold. But she's got to go against someone that has had amazing matches and an amazing future ahead of her. And Billie Starkz, one-on-one, here we go. It's both women now, locking horns already, collar and elbow tie between both women here. Excuse me. It's Candice LeRae. Once again, have her in an arm-wrenching hold here. Billie Starkz, not really the most experienced in the game, but she's showed how much she can improve within those ropes here and on a kick out by Candice. Candice has had a decades worth of experience, whether on the independents, in NXT, or in WWE in general. Former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, and a former WWE Speed Champion. She's had not the greatest amount of success, but she has had an amazing career and had amazing matches to boot. I think Candice is looking to have an amazing comeback here if she can defeat someone who has been on top of her game for the majority of her time here in BCW. As you can tell, Candice LeRae has a huge target on that left knee here. The cover immediately on Billy, trying to put her away. Just targeting some limbs that might seem as a weakness earlier on here in this match. It might be a huge problem for Billy later on. Kick right to the leg as immediately Billy collapsing and holding that left knee. Again, like I said just now, that could be a huge problem for Billy if she can't really contain Candice as much as she wants to. Now back to the knee again. Smart thinking here by LeRae. The experience coming into effect here against Billy Starks here into the cover. Back press might be looking to get a huge win and potentially an upset, if you will, over Billy Starks. Starks again. This time to go into the other knee is Candice. Not really just specifying which knee she wants. She wants to just immobilize Billy Starks, it looks like. And going back to the left knee is Candice here in a cover face wash again. Might be looking for the win early, but that's not going to be the case as Billy Starks kicks out immediately. And again, Candice LeRae just excessive and not looking to just unrelent here in her assault against Billy Starks with a huge German suplex. You can't deny that core strength. You can't deny that ability that Billy Starks has. And I think Candice LeRae has to realize that, as it could come back to bite her. Even though she hasn't been holding anything back for most of this matchup, Billy Starks now is trying to come back here against Candice LeRae, trying to get some insult to injury there with those boots right to the face and the head region, mostly of LeRae. It's definitely wanting to keep that wave going of momentum, as she's been trying to get more opportunities at the big time. She couldn't get it at the Continental Championship, but this could be her big break, if you will. It's now Candice LeRae. I think she wants to prevent that and get her start her own redemption story against Billy Starks here tonight. So now LeRae going to the middle rope, begging for Billy to come back to her feet. She is stirring back, trying to get some feeling going. LeRae is not giving any sort of hope to Billy Starks here. The cover on Starks for the win. No. Almost a 2 count there. These stern 1 counts and damn near no counts at times with Billy Starks. Not always willing to give any sort of hope towards her challenger or competitors in any way, shape, or form. As Candice LeRae just relentless on her assault against Billy here. Starks trying to find the willpower to fight back here. Wait a minute. Kicks in the midsection. What is she setting up here for? Package pile driver. Absolutely spiking Candice LeRae here. Might be looking for the win over Candice, and a kick out. Oh, almost had her there. That was a really good package pile driver, just laying out Candice LeRae here. Is LeRae now holding on to that knee. A little bit of revenge here, as it seems to me that Starks is willing to give Candice a little bit of a taste of her own medicine. A wicked step sister right to the face of Candice. As now Billy Starks has the advantage over Candice. I don't know if she landed that splash correctly. I don't know if she meant to do what she just did, but she might have gave Candice a little bit of an opening there. So Candice, Enziguri there, connects. Around the dot of Starks, and now once again another step of Enziguri. LeRae now trying to string up some offense here against her adversary. And now Starks might be looking to get an OG version. Another wicked stepsister in the form of its creator in Candice LeRae, the cover. Oh, and a kick out again. Barely getting out. And now, LeRae still pushing the offense here, trying to push the narrative that she is still the one to keep things going in this matchup. Trying to prove a massive point here to every single one of these fans here in Canada. That Candice LeRae is a different beast. She's a different animal. And now, Billie Starkz is the person that is pretty much being the sacrificial lamb of example for Candice, but she might be looking to come back here against LeRae. Face first she goes. Down goes LeRae with a huge slam by Starkz. Starkz needs to take advantage. If I'm her, I need to take full advantage of LeRae while she's stunned. Huge knee right to the back of the head. If Starkz can keep this up, we might see a huge endgame in this matchup. Swinging net breaker. And now Starkz trying to chain some offense together. She hasn't really been able to do that for majority of this matchup, as it seems like Candice has had her number, but now Starkz firing back. Drop kick right to the midsection. Crawling to the ropes here, similar to how Dijak and Speedball Mike Bailey played out earlier on. Big time drop kick missed. LeRae now. Whoa, tripping her down with a drop toe hold. Into her own submission. A family submission. Paying homage to her husband, Johnny Gargano, with the Gargano escape. Is she gonna tap? She's so close to the ropes though. But Billie taking the harder route. The hard way, if you will. Instead of taking the easy way, she's taking the hard way. Attacking the back of the head and now spinning her around here. You might get both women dizzy here. Dropping her down on the mat, center of the ring for the win. Oh my goodness, almost a near fall. Almost another win in the cap of Billie Starkz here, but not just yet. Candice LeRae giving everything that she's got. Same with Billie. Oh man, looking for a drop kick. Enziguri that time lands again. Bread and butter move for Candice LeRae, and has not failed her yet in this match. And now LeRae going over and over, and here we go. DDT connects, spiking her all the way outside the ring. And now, what the hell does Candice have set up here? I don't know what she's doing. So here we go up to the top rope. I don't know if this is a smart idea. Missile drop kick lands with authority as LeRae drops Starkz again. Standing her back inside the ring here. As now LeRae, I don't think she's done yet. I don't think she's done with her food. Because now I think she wants to end Billie Starkz for good. Here we go. Up to the top rope. Gary's positioning. Hurricane Rana. Center of the ring. Billie Starkz is hurt badly. Another Gargano escape. Will this be enough? Trying to find a way out. I don't know if she can. She does. Candice LeRae taps out Billie Starkz. But I don't know if Billie might be in critical condition after that match. But a really great win in a valiant effort. What the hell is she? I thought she was going to the... I thought she was going to ramp. What the hell is this? Oh my god, that's a chair. No. Come on, Candice, come on. Damn it. The hell's the meaning of this? Have some respect. Wait a minute, what the hell's going on? Is that... That's Naomi. Who the hell's the woman attacking her? No way, that's Masha Slamovich. No, that can't be. Oh my goodness. Dropping Naomi. That can't be Masha. That cannot be Masha Slamovich. No way. Oh, driving her shoulder first right into the car. As I think Naomi was supposed to be here to just have a little bit of a celebration with the fans here in Canada, but I don't think that's the case. As I think, to my understanding, that might be Masha Slamovich. I can't really get a really closer angle at it, but that time again, dropping Naomi. And yes, I think that is Masha Slamovich getting some most wanted revenge against Naomi. The woman that took her out of the tournament. That could have been a huge opportunity for her to become a double champion. And now she has to be at the back of the line. And most importantly, gonna be in the rear view mirror of Naomi. Staying right behind her as a lurker from the shadows, Masha Slamovich is looking to destroy Naomi. And now Naomi, she's defenseless. She can't even, oh my goodness, face first against the car again. No, wait a minute, no, that's her hand. Slamovich, no, my goodness. That's her hand and her wrist jammed right between the car door. And Slamovich is not done. Missile drop kick. Slamovich with a huge hit and run. As now Slamovich trying to get the hell out of Dodge before security comes back. As, what the hell? What is going on tonight? I can't even keep up with anything. Why is Gallus out here? They're not even scheduled to be here in Canada. This has gone insane. I don't even know how to just feel about this at all. But I'm so confused. Masha Slamovich attacking Naomi. Naomi probably was supposed to come out here tonight just to celebrate her championship win at BCW Destiny against Jordynne Grace with that savage attack with the chair, screwing Jordynne Grace out of the championship. But now it's Mark Coffey and Wolfgang making it their mission, as I'm getting word right now, to just call out anybody from the locker room of BCW since Wesley's calling out people. Wolfgang and Mark Coffey thought it would be best for them to show that they are willing to fight to get some opportunities under their belt here in BCW. But I don't know. I don't really know if they want to do that, because it might be a really huge mistake. Who could they be, though? Oh my God! You can't be serious. No way. There is no way. They're playing pranks with me. No way. There is no freaking way. Oh my goodness. Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns, are in BCW. You gotta be kidding me. One of the most decorated tag teams of all time. Multi-time tag team champions across multiple companies over the past 2 decades are in BCW. This is a fever dream. This isn't real life. This is unreal. My eyes and your eyes are not deceiving you. The Guns have made their presence felt in BCW Anarchy. You want to talk about going big? Damn it, we are going big. Sabin and Shelley making their debut here tonight. Sabin now immediately counteracting anything that Wolfgang's thrown at him from the jump of this matchup. My goodness, it is, like I said, it's a fever dream. It's like, wake me up from this dream. I don't even know if this is real or not. This is crazy. Alex Shelley tagged into the matchup. Hesitation dropkick landing flush on the Wolfgang. Wolfgang's just feeling the entirety of what is to expect from Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the newest signees of BCW. And send right into the bull's shoulder first. And it will be a huge upset if Wolfgang and Mark Coffey could get a huge win over the Guns here. But I don't think that's going to happen, considering you got to go up against someone like Alex Shelley, who is so versatile in that ring, especially at his age. These two had just aged like fine wine. Let me tell you, tag made. And here we go. You want to talk about innovation? You want to talk about creativity? These two are the definition of that. It's a huge kick from the hip toss. Huge offense on display here in the early goings of this matchup. Huge thrust kick. Combination of strikes by Sabin, knocking down Wolfgang, and that's what you need to do against someone as tough, someone as rough as Wolfgang and the rest of Gallus, in a kick out by Wolfgang, as Wolfgang has been taking most of the punishment here as Mark Coffey's been looking for a tag. It's now Mark Coffey eager to get into this matchup against one of the greatest tag teams in recent memory. Now Sabin getting pummeled in the corner by Wolfgang. Wolfgang looking to fire up here as he saw that Shelley and Sabin were pretty much just dogging him for most of this matchup here. Oh, wait a minute, Sabin getting his hands on Mark Coffey. That was unexpected here. I wasn't even expecting that. Excuse me, I'm fumbling my words here. Sabin going out to the outside here. A 2-for-1 assault by Chris Sabin. And now Sabin ain't even done with him. You best believe that there's going to be more offense to come from these two guys. Shelley's tagged into the match for the second time. Here we go. Tag team offense on the way. These two just are non-stop. Always on the move. Always looking to just create new avenues to take down their adversaries. Enziguri into the flatliner. The cover by Shelley. And a kick out at 1. That's what you got to expect when you come to BCW. A lot of one counts, a lot of times where you got to start to question yourself a little bit and just try to strategize what you need to do against opponents that you haven't really faced before. That's the thing that Gallus got to do too against these guys. It's now, oh, wait a minute. Both men look charging at each other. Wait a minute, though. Wolfgang getting the better and overpowering Shelley there. Wait a minute, counter, flipping him over. And oh, wait a minute, Wolfgang, the cover on Shelley, reversing it by Shelley again. And Wolfgang barely getting out. It's now talking trash to Shelley. That's what you got to expect from a cocky bastard like Shelley, a former TNA World Champion. Can really get under the skin of anybody for that matter, but Mark Coffey ain't buying it. And like I said before, Sabin and Shelley hold tag team championships across the world pretty much. From Ring of Honor to TNA, hell, even recently the WWE Tag Team Champions. And what a huge statement it would be for Wolfgang and Coffey to, oh my goodness, absolutely diminish this huge debut as Shelley just got ran over by 2 linebackers. Let's be honest here, as Wolfgang keeping on the assault of Shelley. Shelley's barely just able to get back up to his feet. He needs the ropes in the corner to really just stabilize himself. So now, oh, wait a minute, I'm looking to follow up there as Shelley, face right to the face there, fist right to the face, excuse me. Oh, and a spear. The cover. Outside leg hooked. And then a kick out, though, by Shelley. Resilient as ever. And the man knows how to really lock in when it comes to these really tight situations, especially getting hit with big moves. A huge super kick right to the jaw. Tag made to Sabin. Sabin and Shelley knows what it's like to be under the bright lights of any company. Knows what it's like to be in big positions where they could be tag team champions. They could be the top of the top, the cream of the crop, the standard for any tag team division. Splash on the Mark Coffey, and now Sabin. We're going to follow up here. I don't think Wolfgang's going to like the view either. Crossbody into the inside of the ring. Sabin is on a roll here against the Gallus boys here, as it looks to me that they ain't done either. Shelley back in, and this is what I'm talking about. This is the fluidity, this is the continuity that Gallus seems to be afraid of. This is what I can enjoy. Basement drop kick, classic Motor City Machine Guns offense. And now Shelley not looking to step off the gas pedal one bit. Stunner right to Wolfgang on the ropes. And wait a minute, I'm looking for a cheap shot there, but that time Shelley able to catch him. If one way won't work, another will damn sure be in the favor of the Guns, as they've been putting Wolfgang and Mark Coffey under a huge amount of pressure here. Wait a minute. Wolfgang able to counter and reverse that tope suicida. As now, here we go, top rope here for Wolfgang. A very precarious opportunity. It might be, and that time a cheap shot by Coffee. That's what you gotta really expect from these two guys. Untrustworthy, and again, just getting under the fan skin here in Toronto, in the Scotiabank Arena. Jam-packed crowd here looking to see the Guns trying to get a huge victory over Gallus. Huge chop right to the back of the knee. And Shelley looking to follow up here. And I think he just took out the referee. Oh my goodness, and there goes Mark Coffey. The referee got hit with the toe of the boot, it looked like, of Shelley. And Shelley didn't even realize as he's back up to his feet, thankfully. No shenanigans allowed here. BCW, wait a minute, no. Caught in the crosshairs of Wolfgang once again. This time it's Sabin. Again to the back of the knee. Smart thinking there by both Guns. Sabin and Shelley just knowing what to do at the right place at the right time. Wait a minute, Sabin now. That time Coffee baited him in there. It's now Sabin always finding ways to take out his opponents. Not giving up is Chris Sabin. That's a 10-time X-Division champion right there. And here we go. Wolfgang might be looking to meet his end. And that is the end. Wolfgang meets Skull and Bones for the win. What an impressive showing from both Shelley and Chris Sabin. The Guns pick up a huge win in a huge amount of momentum. And you gotta wonder if Newcastle Republic, or any team for that matter, are watching tonight. They gotta watch themselves, because the Guns are not holding back. And they're not gonna let up on anybody until Tag Team Gold is in their grasp. But for now, welcome MCMG. But now we have reached, finally, the main event. Number one contender shots for the BCW Women's World Championship. Next week, it'll be Tegan Knox versus Mina Shirakawa versus Asuka. Now, considering what we have seen tonight, I don't expect this match to be anything but chaotic. I don't expect this match to be anything less than an Extreme Rules match. But now, we gotta focus our attention to the one and only Tegan Knox. The fastest, one of the strongest competitors in this matchup. And she's had a lot of good matches under her belt. She's had a lot of great wins under her belt here in BCW. Got to the second round against Dakota Kai. Came up short, but she's not letting that affect her. She's not letting that hinder any sort of dreams that she has of becoming a champion here one day. But now she can focus and prioritize a huge opportunity here tonight to go after Naomi, if she's even 100% to compete next week and defend that Women's World Championship. After what transpired between her and Masha Slamovich, I don't know, it's really up in the air, if I'm being honest with you, which I honestly think that most people would want to see Naomi just get beat up to the highest degree possible, but this woman is also to blame. Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, a really controversial figure within this whole debacle with Masha Slamovich being the hit woman for Naomi, which is pretty much confirmed from her actions at Destiny. And if you don't know, now you're gonna know. Naomi bashed Jordynne Grace over the skull with a chair. And now we're here. Now we have Asuka trying to prove herself within the lines of this matchup, as Naomi wanted this match. She went to the boardroom demanding that Asuka should be in this matchup for a shot at the BCW Women's World Championship. And Naomi, I'm not even surprised that she would do this to Asuka. Give her another obstacle. But at the same time, Asuka kind of does deserve it. And now the question is, can she prove herself to be worthy enough to face the unruly champion? So here we go. We are now waiting on the final participant in this matchup. And Mina Shirakawa, another woman that showed a lot of heart and a lot of resilience in this tournament, but got denied a shot at the big one by, ironically enough, Naomi. Two women in this match have a lot of history and a lot of recent history with Naomi. And they would love nothing more than to take the BCW Women's World Championship away from her. Considering what Naomi's willing to do to keep that championship, let alone just advance in the tournament in general, hiring a hit woman to take out the competition so she could have more so, I guess you could say, an easier way into just becoming a champion here. It's just absolutely ridiculous and disgusting. But we gotta focus on the final match of the night at hand between three amazing competitors. And now it's for an even more amazing prize in the BCW Women's World Championship. Who's gonna walk out on top? Gonna have to find out as the match is officially underway. And oh my goodness, immediately, Mina Shirakawa not letting up here against Tegan Nox. But right back is Asuka. Ooh, trying to take out one leg, but again, Mina Shirakawa has two legs for a reason. And that's to use them to great effect. Huge Kamagoya knocking down Asuka for a few seconds there. She's able to get back up to her feet immediately. Oh, and a backhand met by Mina to Asuka. Now Asuka, we're looking to return the favor only to Tegan Nox, dropping her down. Now, wait a minute. Oh, hits in the midsection there. Ooh, counter there by Asuka. Now, once again, Asuka and Mina Shirakawa locking horns, only for Mina to lock horns with Tegan Nox here. And that's the thing about these types of matches, it's pretty much and primarily every woman for themselves in any single occasion. They could team for a little bit, but those team-ups only last for a certain amount of time. Asuka, a very untrustworthy individual, but she proved to Jordan Grace and admitted, like off the bat, that it was something that she was pretty much willing to do to just get ahead and get a shot at the championship, but only to find herself into another hurdle to jump over. And that is to fight two hungry women for a shot at the Women's World Championship. And now it's Tegan Nox going right after Asuka. Asuka not getting any sort of chance to breathe here from both women in this matchup as Tegan Nox drops Mina at that time. Asuka meets Tegan Nox right in the middle with a huge elbow. Huge kick combination there by Asuka. That's what you can expect. Precise strikes. And oh, wait a minute. Oh, over the top goes Mina into a DDT. Able to improvise offense there is Mina Shirakawa. Experienced wrestler in her own right. Former world champion at Stardom. The cover. And only for a kick out. Not even a one count there as the referee, I think, took a little bit of time there. Ooh. Asuka from behind. Only to get met by Mina. Mina, able to catch her with a drop kick. That's what you gotta expect if you're Mina Shirakawa against Asuka. Or should I say the other way around, Asuka against Mina. Huge roundhouse kick by Tegan. Tegan, pretty much the odd one out of this matchup. You gotta expect nothing less but a really amazing effort from this woman who is willing to do anything and everything to become one of the best of the best. She's proved time and time again that effort beats anything if given the right opportunities. And now, oh my goodness, a kendo stick right to the back. As I said, that this match was going to be nothing but extreme, nothing but chaotic, as kendo sticks and chairs already being used in the early goings of this matchup. Now, Asuka with a huge slap to the face. Now, wait a minute, Mina turning the tables once again to Asuka. Impaler DDT connects. Only for Tegan Nox to break it up, and that's what you can expect about these matches. You might have the advantage for a second, but in that same breath, one person can really take over and make it into their own. Shiniest Wizard, Tegan Nox, holding out all the stops, but that time Mina looking to stop any sort of momentum that was being gained there by Tegan Nox. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, vertigo. Mina sending Tegan Nox for the ride. And now, Mina's not done. Taking out Asuka. And wait, what the hell? What the hell is she doing? That's an easy pinfall. Tegan Nox was laid out after the vertigo, but now Mina's prioritizing Asuka. I mean, it's a smart decision to a degree, but that could have been a... Oh my goodness! That could have been an easy pinfall. That vertigo usually takes out competitors. Sometimes it takes two. But I don't know, man. That was really a smart decision by Mina. And now Tegan Nox looking to take advantage. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm looking for something from the top rope, but she immediately thought better of it. So all three women are back inside the ring here. It's Tegan Nox once more. Just putting on the pressure to both women. It's Mina is now taken out. But Asuka finally getting some huge offense in. Straight jacket German into the cover. Shoulders down and a kick out. Almost getting the win there. That almost felt like 3. But now it's Mina back into the fray. Taking out Asuka once again, but that time Asuka not willing to lay down for anybody anymore. So now Asuka I'll be looking to change the pacing a little bit of this match. So now Mina not willing to let Asuka get in the way of her personal goals of becoming a champion here in BCW. So Mina once again putting herself in the line of fire here against Asuka. I'd be looking to pay off there, but a kick out though, that is really going to aggravate Mina a lot more, as she's been trying to end this match early, but not really working in her favor. Nox again right behind her. You always got to have eyes in the back of your head, especially in this type of match. But now Asuka set for the ride. Neck first off that backdrop driver. And now Mina taking down Tegan. All three women just having each other's numbers at the right places at the right time. Excellent execution from all three women in this matchup. Wait a minute. Oh, and catches it with the enziguri. Asuka now back into the matchup here. Huge palm strike again. Both women now down and out, staring back up to her feet as Mina Shirakawa kick right to the midsection. Asuka now usually follows this up with a hip attack, and that connects. The cover on Mina, but that time Tegan once again being the saving grace for Mina, and pretty much most of this matchup here, lighting up Asuka. Now Tegan Nox, what a win this would be for her. She's been through so much hell and high water in the past few years within WWE, and now looking to become a huge, oh my goodness, breakout star here in BCW. Just being in this main event alone for a huge opportunity at the BCW Women's World Championship. Mina now, vertigo once again. No, might be able to take down Tegan Nox for good. But now Asuka from behind. Asuka lock applied. Tegan's out of the equation. But oh, wait a minute. Mina's able to escape. Mina was able to escape the Asuka lock. And now, has her on her, in that little power slam position, able to scoop her up and down with a scoop slam. And now, Mina with the advantage over both women. High knee to Asuka. A slap with the kendo stick to Tegan. That doesn't take her down though. And again, Tegan Nox being the one to break out the pins here. Tegan Nox just saving her matchup on so many occasions in this matchup. And pretty much saving both Mina and Asuka. Huge DDT. That might have just taken out Tegan out of the equation. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyway, am I looking for a shot there? But that time Asuka again. Palm strikes to her advantage. And now we might be looking at Asuka sealing the deal here and sealing her opportunity at Naomi. Asuka lock once again. Wait a minute. Tegan back up to her feet. Can she make it in time? But no. Asuka is headed to fight Naomi for the BCW Women's World Championship. And oh my goodness, Naomi, you better watch out. What a night it has been here in Canada. And now we get to end it off with the BCW World Heavyweight Champion, the Bastard, the resident Bastard of BCW Pack. After a grueling, after a hellacious match between Josh Alexander and himself for that exact championship that he holds dearly to his shoulder, that man walked out as the World Heavyweight Champion. As the fans rejoice in the cheers and the love and the admiration for this exact man, this exact bastard, if you will. A grueling tournament, a lot of drama stirred around this man. People thinking that he was going to turn on the fans. People thinking that he was just going to use the Death Riders to his advantage. But he persevered through not only the Death Riders, but Jon Moxley himself. But now we have to hear what he has to say. Oh my God, Moxley is here. I didn't think he was going to be here in Toronto. I didn't think he was going to make the trip, but damn it, he is here. And now he's responding to the Bastard, as we might need some more backup. We need some security out here to separate these two men, because I know that Moxley's going to march down that ring. Who the hell could that someone be? Wait a minute, someone just got through the barricades. Someone's trespassing. Who the hell is that? Oh my goodness! That's Ethan Page! And he's attacking the World Heavyweight Champion. Oh my goodness! You can't be serious. Ethan Page is in BCW now? What is going on around here? It is absolute bedlam this entire night. Throughout the beginning, and now we're pretty much at the brink end of the damn show. Ethan Page with an unprovoked assault being dished out on our champion. This is absolutely sickening. We need some security. We need some local police. Hello? I know this man's from Hamilton, Ontario, but this is absolutely incensed. Ego's edge to the champion. Can you please get out of here? I don't even think you work here. Ethan Page with a damn table. No, please don't tell me he's gonna put back the damn table. You've done enough. This is our damn champion getting absolutely dismantled by an outsider. A man that's not even with BCW, or is, I don't even know at this point. There's been so many people crossing over from different companies just heading into this promotion. It's just hard to keep up. And now, making an emphatic statement, another Ego's edge, this time through a damn table. Are you satisfied now? Can you get out of here? Please, for the love of God, get out of here. My goodness. This is absolutely horrid. What a way to end off the show, ladies and gents. I'm sorry.